in this kind of format, it's going to be pretty cursed for a team like JFT. You're probably wanting to try to get your dubskis against, your undergrounds, your Vantages, those kind of teams. Might be a little bit more doable. Not even because of the relative level of the team, but more so just because it's Rooster, and they'll just outskill you, win aim duels. But to be fair, there was they were just out macroing on Dust 2. They were just doing simple things that were effective and just winning the game, doing high percentage plays. So we'll see if we're going to get the same thing here on Mirage. T-side start here for JFT. Let's see if... Yep. You were talking to me about the fractions and how we didn't get a half. We got a 1/10 last time. So what other kind of mathematics you got for me, Mac?
It was like a 1/6 if you really put the numbers to it. But look, I'm telling you, got to jungle control, bomb planet for jungle. This is looking pretty good if they can hit their bloody shots, but they've allowed a man to crab walk through the crawl space. He was on his face, he was on his bum, and he still shot better. And that's going to be Rooster with a quick retake. So, look, unfortunately, with the jungle control, that was good. That was well thought out, but the shooting part didn't work out.
No. Did the effectively the gif where the CT's walking with his gun between his knees. That's what we've witnessed there in live action, semi-professional gameplay. And look, Rooster just continue their winning ways there. With the bomb plant, though, get a cheeky little bit of a force buy. Lots of pistols here. Usually see a lot more Galils than that. They've gone for the utility, which I don't know if utility and macro play has necessarily been JFT's strong suit. So I'm a little bit surprised they're leaning so hard in that direction. I honestly would just love to see them.
They've gone for mid-control smokes and util. And they didn't bring that much into the round. They have 2 smokes left, so unless we just see an Exi on B, Rooster have respected the mid-utility, but the fact that JFT's done nothing with it.
They had ASAP literally on the deep mid line, and he's seen no one in middle. So they've effectively thrown 2 smokes and gotten nothing out of it, other than maybe... Well, they've gotten Rooster to stare down middle, but they haven't taken any advantage of that fact, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah.
Yeah, they've used a lot of util to not get a lot done there. And now they're walking to the part of the map that they've kind of, prompted Rooster to defend, which is not working.
Yeah, I think this wasn't as thought out as JFT made it look. I liked the mid-utility. I just didn't like how they stood at apps.
But this is the thing, though. Okay... If you're going to use utility like that and not take map control off of it, you've got to use it to prompt out a reaction, right? But if we're talking about lane theory, we're putting pressure on middle and we're prompting the CTs to rotate to middle and fight middle together, which they did. It was 3 or 4 CTs there and they gave up the extremities. And then we go middle. That's probably not going to be very good, is it?
Yeah, you drive a hard bargain with that statement. Honestly, I wouldn't have hated if they just went for a B pop.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Mid smokes to pull the rotates away from the extremities, and then B pop or waterfall out palace. Now we're talking, bro.
But we didn't see that, and now we've seen them go mid with 1 mid smoke and kind of worse weapons than the last round. Pick onto Sap means they do have an M4 in hand, but TJ happy to take that fight from triple down short. Dance. I did say run at him, and he may be getting tested. Very solo on the B site right now.
Has he still got it?
Oh, Slimey's in a dangerous spot, but he has TJ here. And you say, you know the saying, never fear. TJ was here. Slimey takes him out. Does JFT's job for him.
Nice shot. Nice shots all around in the chat. Well done. Slimey's definitely getting an earful right now. And look, Rooster up 3-0. We're gonna finally get a gun round out here for JFT.
Oh, I'll tell you what would make my year, Mitch.
What would make your year, Mac?
Cash in the map pool at the Austin Major.
Okay. What about cash in the map pool at IM Melbourne?
Cash for the caches? Huh? Could be. Hey.
Sounds good.
Imagine if it's ready and we get that as like the first sniff.
Yeah, you love a good sniff, Mac. There's one thing I know about you, it is that 4-on-4 here. T's coming up connector. No real A presence though to kind of sync up the pinch. So they need to try to see if they can get a nice duel here. Chip nade comes out from sliimey. Very hands-off approach in middle here for Rooster, which actually leaves ASAP out on the island. He's got a lot of work to do. Going to drop himself a mid-sight smoke and try to play for time, and that's actually going to work very, very well. Denies XC the chance to trade. sliimey's going to clean him up on the rotation, and although ASAP's getting crunched on here, it's going to take a long time for JFT to clean him up.
He did such a good job surviving around default. That smoke provided him enough cover to buy time for the rotations. And you've also got Dan's with the freebie on the flank. No trigger discipline there. Just happy to take the pick. Drop that bomb down. And Coffee on 5 points of health is... Ugh. He's just going to be chipped away out eventually. sliimey with the swing from triple. Gets it done. Also, did you know that Europeans call triple firebox? Do you know how confusing that's been for my brain? And only like East
Firebox.
Europeans. Yeah, because there's a fire sign on it. On triple.
Yeah, like the earliest versions of Mirage, like we're talking literally like 2013 or 2014. I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah, it's still there. There is still a sticker with a fire.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know the symbol was still there. But I remember like very early on, there used to be a lot of fireboxes around like the Mirage CE or whatever the hell that map was called. That iteration.
Like the one that looked like Inferno.
Yeah, it was grey. Yeah, it had the E-boxes. I actually like that better than the stairs, but that's a story for another day that, look, Zoomers probably don't care about at this point. 4-on-1. Larko Taco. One of the greatest names since we had Oily in ANZ Champs. Unfortunately, he's going to be just about as successful.
What was the name of Swanky's team in that again?
God's work.
Meat Grinders.
Oh, that was Swanky's team.
Was that Swanky's team? Yeah.
I don't think so. I think
I swear Swanky was on Meat Grinders. Wasn't that like Swanky and Razar and stuff? I swear.
No, that was God's work. Meat Grinders was like a different team. I think they had like Anima and those guys on it. But Swanky's played on so many teams that like you wouldn't. I mean, I don't even know at this point, you know.
True. Let's see who was on that game against Greyhound back in 2022. Oh, it was like Archie and Crimson and stuff.
Yeah, denied by Dan's. This is a explosion that's kind of backfired. Bomb's completely out of position. Probably got to be up to XC to get the lion's share of the work done from bottom con here to try to turn this round around, but he's not really being given very much by Rooster.
Coffee. Looking to try and help out XC here, but XC not quite ready for sliimey. In the pocket on jungle, Coffee, little jump for good luck, but he's not going to hip scop and a hippity skippity hoppity jump his way to success.
Yep.
Is he? No. Definitely not.
No.
Mitch, this game is so one-sided, it's hurting my brain.
You said it, not me, buddy. I don't honestly know why you picked this one to watch, Matt.
Just had to be done, mate.
Just a big JFT fan at the end of the day. I mean, like I said, I always love keeping an eye on the up-and-coming teams and the teams that have been promoted into ECL. Unfortunately, we do end up in situations like this quite often, especially when you see them take on a team like Rooster. Because like I said, it's not even about the relative level and skill difference between these teams. It's the fact that you're playing Rooster. Like, these guys will just kind of destroy teams of this level. I think if you're a JFT and you play someone like a House Bets or something, you might have an easier time, perhaps, at trying to get an upset going.
Big shot.
Every duel going the way of Rooster.
Yeah. I like what JFT were trying there, but Rooster just have that extra bit of communication. ASAP got told, hey, I'm pretty sure they're going up cat, and he threw a Molotov. And then that stopped them from going up cat. An incredible counter utility out of Rooster. And JFT probably never experiencing a Molotov to stop them with their cat split. So let's see
Jesus Christ.
what goes on here. Perfect timing from sliimey just to jiggle mid and catch Larko lurking. 7-0.
Time for some more pistols and armor.
Oh yeah.
I think like the slower mid plays and mid to A and things like that, guys, it just has not been working. We need to evaluate the options. We need to start going for some B pops. We need to start going for some palace pops. Smoke to window. Looks like we're going for some kind of A play. Flashes over the top of palace. It's simple, but it could work. It's really up to TJ.
Whoa.
We're going down the ladder. Okay.
Yeah. That was an entry route. Nice shots out of sliimey to get that second headshot. Little spray transferio. And it looked good for JFT in theory. sliimey even jumped out jungle for info, but because JFT didn't scale onto the site at all, they just got shut down.
Yeah, I think TJ positionally there couldn't be faulted either. Like, you need the A anchor to be a little out of position perhaps at times, or you need to hit a nice shot with a Deagle or something like that as you come in out A.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't out of position at all, and then they just get picked apart from that retake CT position and jungle. It's a difficult spot to be in. Another gun round here for JFT. They're going to keep things simple. It's a 1-4. Little bit of mid pressure from Larko Taco, trying to keep the CTs in a 1-3-1 and keep them interested, which he has done. It is once against TJ. Retake A. Larko's going to go down, but unfortunately, he's not able to find too much impact as the rest of JFT filtering out A now with the CT smoke and a little bit of a molly to jungle.
Great defensive utility from TJ. Just mollying off Balk. Little lurk smoke there. Not allowing the triple swing to come on the backside. ASAP in con. Nasty shot onto Coffee to get that quick double. And just like that, no chance at a plant. And the smoke's now faded. No space for JFT to play the game. And Kaze, 1v4 angle. Lots of eyes on his position. CT's fully aware that he's still here. All rushing to try and get the kill. And Dan says, hey, that's mine, baby. 9-0. Rooster. Off to the races.
Yeah. TJ probably throwing down a couple bets. JFT gonna get a hero AK on XC. A little bit of a half buy around it. I mean, you just got to try and throw some different things, see what sticks. Not a whole lot is right now. Gonna be bomb left in spawn and 2 packs of T's walking out both mains and looking for a pick.
Oh, spotting him through the boxes, but a lovely shot out of Exy to open up the round. Meanwhile, contact still happening towards B-Apps. Bomb left in spawn. And JFT not committing to either site just yet. Looks like it may be the B play. Larko doesn't clear the offline. Coffee will, though. Get a nice trade. No CTs here, but look at ASAP's position. He's heard all the footsteps potentially coming towards him. Gets into a nice high vantage point. Says, I've got the high ground, which he will for 2. Bomb going to be spotted, making his way through apps. And the CT's just deciding how they want to play this one. Chell knows he's... Oh, he thought he cut that one off towards apps. And sliimey just jiggling, waiting for the bomb to cross. Good patience to regroup. Chell now on the line. sliimey able to scale. And there it is. Info coming through with footsteps. How's the shot? Oh! It's good. Around the corner. Double peek, but not expecting sliimey. Molly off the wall will force Exy into the open. Force him for the fight here. And sliimey gets it done. Still clean as a whistle on the CT side. 10-0. Money for days. Even though this was a costly one, still a chance for that 13-0 to be reality.
Yeah, I mean, a bit more potential in that round thanks to XC with the hero AK. I think that's probably the approach that you've got to keep going for JFT, right? Like macro out the window, try to go for some more kind of puggy plays and look for picks. Just walk out, simplify the game down, try to push yourselves into a mid to late round that's winnable. Get yourself into a 2-on-2 that you can try to win because nothing else has been going well for them. Does not feel like they can play Rooster in the macro game right now.
Yeah.
Rooster 2-man aggression in towards ramp. Playing quite heavy on the extremities right now, giving up middle. That gives a lot of space to JFT, which means it's eyes on ASAP inside a ladder room here to find some impact. Trying to isolate him with some Molotovs, but he still hasn't been discovered for now.
Have they? I thought they maybe tried to ladder, molly ladder there, but
yeah.
Either way, he's still staying sneaky. Chell ready for the stairs lurk. Larko not too far away from doing so. And a solid A main setup. Oh, no one's seen. 3 Ts in target practice going well for the first shot. And, oh, spots the push towards jungle side. A-site defense is going to be thinned with TJ falling. sliimey still going forward. And will find the bomb over towards A main. But they are happy to keep on fighting, knowing Kaze was up in the palace. And again, he will be snatched away by ASAP. 11-0. Oh, the weight keeps on stacking on him right now.
Yeah. Not really much else to say about it. Did have their opportunities in middle there, but couldn't take advantage of them, unfortunately.
Mitch.
Yes.
What's your favourite kind of Tim Tam?
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on Tim Tams. I looked in Woolies 5 minutes ago. I bought myself a cherry ripe.
5 minutes ago? Were you not here?
No. Well, yeah, look, that's a bit of an exaggeration. This round might be over in less than that as well. They're running out B apartments, trying something different. Dan's rolling back the years ASAP in on the rotation, and him and sliimey have just ripped this B play apart. Look, I'd love to finish my story, Mac. I'd love to finish my story about Tim Tams, about Woolies, about all of the things that you care about. But,
oh, hang on.
Oh, hold on. This is very winnable. Never mind. Chalice is going to put him down. 12-0 for Rooster. And, look, that's rough. No other way of saying it. Let's go to break.
Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. Your life hits hard, but I hit right back. I never back down. I keep it on track. It's the same day with no problems. I keep rising from the bottom. Cause when the sun comes up and I look around, I can feel that love, I can hear that sound. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now, and then I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright. It's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, cause I got no every day was a war. Yeah, it kinda took a while. When they tell me I should stay, I just jump with a smile. Yeah, it's hard until you notice. Everybody's got their moment. When the sun comes up and and I look around, I can feel that love, I can hear the sound. Listen up. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now, and then I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright. It's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, cause I got no problems. Cause I got no problems. Cause I got no problems. Do you feel a little down? Say it. No problems. Let you in, but you out. Sing it. No problems. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now. Have none I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now. Have none I need to
We had 1/6 of a second half in the prior map, and we might only get 1/12 of a half here if JFT lose the pistol. 13-0. It could be happening. You don't see it too often, but when you do, it's when pigs fly. And how many pigs do we have in the server, Mitch?
Ah, look, I won't name names. Nah, just kidding. They're all good blokes. Straight up policy for Rooster. I can't believe you put me on the spot like that. Unreal. Just unreal. It's actually going pretty well for JFT, though. They are avoiding the 13-0. This could be the start of something beautiful. This could be one of the comebacks of the century. And it is. There's a round for JFT, Mac. I can't believe it. I see tears in the eyes of the JFT fans in the crowd. They are beside themselves. This is the start. This is the beginning. Can you believe it?
It's the beginning of something. And now we have more time to fill. So let's get back to the Tim Tam operation. Laura in chat has said caramel. You said cherry ripe, which is not even a Tim Tam.
Bro, the Tim Tams were $6 a packet. I'm not buying that. Are you serious?
If you could have. I've got the Murray River salted caramel.
Double chocolate coat. That one's a good.
And
that one's a good one.
Looking to give them away as a present to someone that really likes their salted caramel.
Yeah, follow MacMate on Twitter. He will send you Tim Tams.
That's what I said. Well, Cars 8. 3K with 20 bullets in the clippity bippity. Not too bad. 4 alive at the end of that round. Not too bad for JFT, all things considered. But look, 1 foot in the wrong position, Mitch. And you could lose it all.
I'm going to lose it regardless. Don't you worry. Rooster's gun round time. Got a bit of a mid-spawn. What have they prepared for us? We know that they've hotly anticipated this matchup. Let's see what they've come up with here. Little bit of mid-pressure. A little bit of a 3-2. It's a quick A-split. Did not see this kind of pacing through middle from JFT, but Kaze is ready for it.
Ooh, pop flash across the top. Chelios trying to set the troops up for success. Elf Milk on the top of balcony. Not too worried about Pal, but hasn't heard a thing. And has kind of counted the numbers of everything else, but Dan's quite ready for him in that position. That's going to be the A-site defense is weakened. You want XC to survive for as long as possible because you have a mega flank from Larko coming in at A main. XC, 2 flashes to try and draw attention or even buy some time, but Rooster are going to be running right at him. And the flank doesn't activate in time. That is 13-2, the final scoreline as JFT double their rounds from the previous map. So look, Mirage went twice as well as Dust 2, and that's what I got out of that one.
And that's the kind of improvement that we need to see from these up-and-coming teams, Mac, right?
Yeah.
You know,